The NFL draft is going to affect NFL free agency. It always does. We aren't seeing it in typical positions, or at least not standard. The draft is loaded at 3 spots: defensive tackle, running backs, and tight end. Just looking at players cut like Evan Ingram, Noah Fant, 2 guys who teams prioritized extending recently, are now on the open market because teams feel like they can get the same production with rookies entering this draft. Now looking at running backs, only one guy has been extended and his contract wasn't even up. It was just the Eagles doing right by Saquon Barkley. But teams are letting their veteran running backs move on to other teams or will bring them back at a massive discount. They will probably be drafting a guy high. Then you have defensive tackles. You have rumors of Washington looking to move Jonathan Allen, an established top guy at the position, but they want to get younger and draft someone in an incredibly loaded defensive tackle draft. Then you look at the position that the draft is weak at, and that would be quarterback. You have Sam Darnold, who feels like the belle of the ball right now, being the best option. An old veteran Aaron Rodgers, who didn't look great last year, but is probably going to be given a starting spot right out of the gate. Then you have a guy like Justin Fields, who is entering year 5 with no progression since entering the league. Those 3 guys I mentioned are going to get paid decently. They are reaping the benefits of either being cut at the right time or just having their contracts expire at the right time. I mean, if this doesn't tell you how desperate teams are for quarterback play, because this class isn't great, just look at the Matthew Stafford rumors. The Giants and Raiders both reached his contract demands and trade demands by the Rams as well. We don't know exactly what the trade would look like, but you have to guess it would involve a top 10 pick with those 2 teams, which is crazy for rebuilding teams to want an older veteran that probably has 2 years left instead of a top 10 pick. But that's just the case with this class. Then we can look at wide receiver. There's probably only 2 guys in this class that I can say I feel like will be number 1s in the league long term. But the rest is filled with 2s and 3s. Solid players, but not a type of guy to lead your team, which has led to teams calling and asking for trades with Brandon Ayuk and DK Metcalf. Brandon Ayuk just signed a massive contract extension, and DK Metcalf is looking for $30 million a year. You can tell what teams will think of this draft by Monday night when contracts are announced. If you see a bunch of quarterbacks get more money, then expect quarterbacks to fall in the draft. If you running backs are given contracts, expect to run on them early. This is everyone's sneak peek into April, and if you pay close enough attention, you'll be looking like the smartest football mind in your friends group.